Kenny Holland, and you're listening to Only Pop Culture.
So how old were you when you began singing?
So I've been singing kind of my whole life. I have 5 sisters and a mom and a dad, and they're all super musical. Me and my sisters always like harmonize together and stuff. So my mom's like awesome singer, so we kind of just grew up singing and loving music. But I didn't really start taking it seriously till my freshman year of high school when I was 14.
What would you say your music genre is?
I would call it like pop rock.
You have quite the following on Vine and YouTube. What made you want to start making videos?
Honestly, I had done music for a couple years before Vine even came out. It was just more recently that I started, like I obviously got the app and started posting the singing Vines, and it's, people were revining them, and they really just started like catch on. So I just started to get a bunch of followers really fast, and that has really kind of grown my following like crazy. And I love all the fans, and I guess that's really what I do it for is, the people who support me because, they're helping me basically live my dreams. And it's all about the music, so yeah.
You recently released your new EP, Whatever It Takes, and we love it here at OPC. How are your fans reacting to it?
It was more of like a low budget, kind of last minute acoustic deal that we wanted to shoot for. So, with that in mind, I think as like a contrast to my other music, which is a little bit more like full band, upbeat kind of thing, it was a nice break for them to get some acoustic music from me.
What is your favorite song on the EP?
My favorite song on the EP, no doubt, Whatever It Takes, without a question.
And what inspired that song?
So I have a friend, I think he's 14 now, but 14-year-old friend, his name's Tyler Halsey, and he was diagnosed with a rare form of cancer a year ago, and he's been fighting and struggling with that, and it's a pretty serious kind of cancer, so it was a pretty big shock for me and my family, and his family, of course. Dad asked him a question when they found out about his condition, and he was like, Tyler, you have cancer now, man, what are we going to do about this? And Tyler just looked up at him, felt like a shadow of a doubt, and was like, we're going to do whatever it takes. I love that story. I get chills like every time I tell it even. That's what the song's about. It's but for everyone in their lives, just do what it takes to either accomplish your dreams or, be the best you can be.
What's next in your career?
Next in my career, let's see here. I've been in LA for a few weekends recently recording new music. Really excited for the new music. I'm going to keep playing shows and I'm going to keep posting videos and just doing whatever I can to reach out to more people and gain a bigger following. And
What hobbies do you have outside of music?
I am a huge basketball player. It's funny, I love sports and everything, but when I was younger, like in middle school and stuff, I had always sang, but I never told anyone because I was like this jock kid. I thought I was like too cool for school. I was too embarrassed to like tell my friends that I sang. Anyways, long story short, I love sports. I'm a huge basketball player. I played on the high school team and everything, so yeah, basketball is a close second to music.
You're a student and you perform music, so how do you do both of it? How do you manage the time? It must be difficult.
It is really difficult. There's a lot of traveling and some sleepless nights and stuff. I would consider myself a really hard worker. There's nothing besides like my family and God that is more important to me than music. Having the desire that I have and the willingness to sacrifice time with friends or whatever, I just have to manage my time pretty well. If I'm on the road, I'll have to be doing homework on my off time and stuff. And it can be pretty tiring, but it's worth it in the end.
You have a lot of fans, and what type of personalities do you think they have?
I have a lot of really funny fans. They always make me laugh, whether it's on Twitter or Vine comments or whatever it is. They're really clever, and they always make me laugh. And they're also really just sweet, good-hearted people.
What's your craziest or funniest story about a fan?
My favorite fan story is back when I was first starting music. Hardly anyone knew me, and I was just fresh on the game. I'm from Arizona, so I was taking a trip to California with my family. And I had just released my first single. Like, no one even knew who I was. But I was on a random beach in California, and these 2 girls came up to me and said, are you Kenny Holland? I hadn't been used to that at the time, It was just cool because it was in a completely different part of where I'm from, and it was kind of like a shock, It was like, is this real life?
So we always do this thing at the end of interviews where you have one sentence to recruit non-fans into fans. So are you ready?
Okay.
Go.
Let's do it, yeah. So, basically, I guess what I could say here is I want to thank everyone who supports me, and, I'm just trying to accomplish a dream, and I love writing and making music, and I hope anyone who hasn't heard it will listen and love it too.